Hello and welcome to week 10 of the Featherstone Farm Summer CSA program. It's remaining cool in the middle of August, folks, which is slowing down some of these wonderful things we come to expect this time of year. Muskmelons, red bell peppers, some of the watermelons, heirloom tomatoes are still coming in great numbers, but delayed because of these cool nights. Good news, forecast this weekend it's going to warm up and you'll see a lot more of those things in boxes very shortly. But we do have wonderful crops that I'll talk about this week. More sweet corn, wonderful crop. This week featuring a recipe for Mexican street corn salsa that I think you will really enjoy. You can substitute hot peppers in the box for the ancho chili powder and make it as spicy as you like. So sweet corn and a recipe this week. Watermelons, we are really dialing in to make sure that these watermelons are ripe for you. Please let Karen know if you have any issues, but we're doing our best on melons. We have really wonderful Napa cabbage. This makes great kimchi, it's great for stir fries, but honestly for me, the very, very best thing for Napa cabbage is that fresh slaw. Cutting those white ribs into thin strips has a wonderful crunch and goes with any type of dressing. I strongly recommend for summer salads, Napa is the way to go. We have cucumbers this week and a lot more green bell peppers. 3 weeks ago I talked about smaller, lighter 3-lobe peppers. Now we're into these heavier 4-lobe bell peppers, getting good weight, a lot more production for cutting, and as I said before, ripening for the next week or two. We have a lot of really fine peppers in the works, particularly if it warms up. In the box this week also more eggplant, ongoing eggplant crop. We have alternating between Asian types like this and globes. We have hot peppers. This is something that can be used for all salsas. The red is a cayenne, Hungarian wax, and serrano peppers. These beautiful color but spicy for all different types of salsas. As I mentioned, we have many varietals coming that are much sweeter. Carmen red peppers, red and gold bell peppers. As it heats up, you'll see more of these in your boxes. Collard greens. These are hard to grow, folks, with having clean and free of bug damage. Beautiful collards. My recommendation on collard greens is any type of recipe, this time of year in particular, any recipe for stuffed cabbage rolls, cabbage leaves. Substitute collards for that cabbage wrapper with whatever type of filling you like to have, Italian or seasoning, whatever, Greek cabbage rolls. Use collard greens, I might suggest, for that wrapper, and they turn out great. We have heirloom tomatoes I want to talk about just a little bit. This is our second week of heirlooms. There are quite a few, but they are ripening still with cool nights, as I said. Please be very gentle with them. They are needing a few more days to ripen. This one is very close to ready to eat with that blush on there. This one will need about 3 days. The best way to ripen the tomatoes is to leave them in the paper bag that they come in, remove any that are ripe. The others can stay in there where the ethylene gas that the tomatoes produce will ripen the other fruits in the bag more quickly, room temperature in your kitchen. Lots and lots of cherry tomatoes still coming, wonderful crop. And then I'd like to focus on a couple of the herbs over here, special herbs. We're back into cilantro, which is a key thing for your elote salsa or any other types of salsas you may make. And fantastic field-grown arugula, which also difficult to produce this time of year because of flea beetles. Wonderful flavor here and very tender, both of them very tender. In response to customer feedback, we are putting these directly into the box, not bagging them in plastic. We hope they come in good shape. We want them to last for you. They're super fresh and super volatile, tasty as can be. Basil, fresh basil, larger bags this week. Again, fresh herbs like this for Italian dishes associated with tomatoes. You know how to use your basil. There will be more coming in the next week or two. Thanks very much, folks. See you next week.